There's a person in your life that's been triggering the shit out of you. It could be you, it could be another person. This isn't like a bad trigger. This isn't like someone being mean to you and like triggering something hurtful. This is more like admiration. It's like something uncomfortable is being birthed within you because of this. This could be a friend, a person in your community, someone online. It's asking you to grow and expand into something, but it doesn't feel comfortable. And it's because this trigger is asking you to release something with this sacrifice card here and this past lives in reverse. There is a bit of this change of perspective. There's something you need to let go of that you're kind of refusing to. There's like this need to release, rebirth. You've been feeling it, and that's why this person sort of sparks this in you. That it's almost showing you all of the ways that you've been either holding yourself back or not really seeing the brightness in your life. So I asked for a little bit of clarity on what it is that you need to release right now. And my shapeshifter in reverse came out, and the Four of Embers card came out in reverse. And this is telling me that I'm hearing the party is not outside of you, that you've sort of been seeing everything as like either the world is passing you by, or almost like you're not enough, you're not bright enough, you're not this enough. It's almost like something isn't enough. And there's this it's almost like everything is external to you, that it's like you're seeing everything that lives within you outside in other people, and this one person could particularly embody many of those things that you contain inside of yourself. Jesus. But you're almost refusing to see it, which is why these cards are here. That it's almost like you have this bad habit, is what I'm getting, of seeing everything but you. So it's like, oh, this person has like this, and this, and they're doing all this stuff. You may relate to this person's story or their background, and you're wondering, how did they get to this point, but I'm still here. And you need to start seeing where you are, especially where I have this Ace of Trees, that there's something that you've been growing, there's something that has the ability to grow. But if you're paying attention to everybody else's garden, you're not going to get anything done in yours. 222 on my timer. So that's a lot of like balance and harmony and that kind of thing. You could be seeing that number a lot, especially with this Four of Embers in reverse. This is like a home and celebration card, that you'll celebrate other people, you'll see other people celebrating their lives, but you won't celebrate yourself. That it's almost like once you start romanticizing your life, you're not going to see other people like living boldly and be triggered by it, or doing something that you're like, oh, I'd really like to do, but I don't have the money. Or I don't have this, or this. There's something about like resources or just feeling stuck, especially with these two cards here. This one in particular, and it's almost like that if you change your perspective, you'll see that you're not stuck at all. You just haven't been seeing like the beauty and the greatness that is you. You've been comparing your situation to other people's situations. And there's a reason that you're not in their shoes. And there's a reason they aren't in your shoes. That if you really sat down, I'm seeing someone with like a journal, like a notebook, and writing down what it is that like this person is triggering inside of you, because it's going to start like opening you up to how actually all of these things already exist in your life. It's just that you're not utilizing them. So there's something particularly about money or resources coming through, that like, oh, well, if I had the money, like, I'd have this, like I have a new wardrobe, or I'd be going to this place, or I'd be traveling, or I'd be what have you. And that it's not necessarily that at all, that if you focused on what you do have and what you can make happen with what you do have, there's like so much at your disposal. And that's what I'm getting, is that you're not seeing, is there's so much more to your situation than you are giving yourself credit for. And this could be something particular about this person that's triggering something inside of you, is that they know how to make the best of whatever situation they're in. And that's sort of what's being reflected back to you, is that you can definitely share this energy that this person has just by merely seeing everything in your life as like beautiful and romantic and fulfilling. That if you see what you have now as being enough, it's like everything starts to sprout. Because it wouldn't even matter that you could be a billionaire and still be in this energy, that it wouldn't be enough. You see it a lot where I see this, or I hear this question a lot of Why do rich people like to pretend that they're poor or play around as poor people? And it's because it's not always about the money, it's about what's inside of them. And again, like when you're poor, you have to be creative and make the best of your situation. And people who have everything and don't know how to do that crave that. They want to be creative, they want to be interesting on those levels. So that's part of like what's coming through here as well, is that your situation does afford you a unique set of circumstances and challenges and what have you, that if you shift your perspective around, like your whole life will open up in a very unique and beautiful way and put you in that energy that you are so craving or desiring. Because anything that you're seeing reflected in another person is something that exists inside of you, that you wouldn't be feeling a trigger if it wasn't something for you to look at and see within yourself. So where I said this is like a good trigger, it's like someone that's like bright and beautiful and dynamic, and you're like, well, I really feel this inside of me, but I don't know how to get there. And it's just by literally like focusing on your own paper, like keep your eyes on your own paper, that kind of thing. Because there is so much around you, and it's like taking the attention from outwards and putting it inwards and seeing like, well, what do I have to work with and what are my strengths, and see everything as enough. Everything that you've been handed and have available to you at this point in time is enough. I'm hearing is more than enough. And once you start looking at things from that perspective, things will shift for you pretty rapidly is what I'm getting. So if this resonates with you, let me know. All of my services are linked to my bio. And if you become a paid subscriber to my Substack, you get 20% off all of my Etsy services in perpetuity. Thanks.